everybody, and welcome to the Awakened Divine Feminine Speaks. However you may identify, we all have that balance of energy. Thought about forgiveness and what that means, and a lot of people say, oh, I forgive, but I have not forgotten. And I'm like, well, we're opposite of, it's a push and pull. And so what does actually forgiving and forgetting look like? There was a person I met one day, and she's walking all funny and holding her back, and I'm like, well, what's going on with your back? And she said, I don't know. I've been having this for years. No matter what I try, I've done this, I've done that. So I looked at her and I said, just like someone offered to me, who are you? And she jumped back. She said, what do you mean? I said, I've heard from a spiritual leader and teacher that unforgiveness can be carried in the back because you're carrying that weight on your back. Because even though you're saying you forgive, meaning I will tolerate this person in my presence, I won't bring it up, but internally I'm still remembering this offense, meaning you're still feeling the emotion that you felt when the offense took place. So therefore, that's really not forgiveness. When they say forgiveness is an internal thing, once you're able to forgive a person, no matter even if you tell them that you forgive them, because that's not forgiveness, it's an internal releasing of that emotional attachment that came up when that person did whatever that they did. And once you begin to forgive people on the inside, meaning literally change that emotion towards that event, that's when you're going to start feeling forgiveness. And you'll know it almost immediately. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, I'm telling you, it will feel like a weight is lifting off of your shoulders. So when they say, Chaplain Kayla, I forgive him, but I ain't forgot. I said, well, maybe that's the reason why you're sitting in this hospital bed. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional, but unforgiveness attacks the body. That's why it's not for those persons. Matter of fact, I am a Christian minister. However you may identify, the words still stand true. It says, how many times shall we forgive? 70 times 7, it says in the Bible. That means you should be continuously forgiving. Forgiveness should be a continuous process. It may not be automatic, because sometimes you have to go inside and say, well, what exactly is this triggering for me? Is this person's behavior triggering betrayal? Where in my life have I felt also betrayed, right? And where can I go into my past, go into my inner child, go in there and love that inner child and let that person know that whoever did the offense was just simply unconscious. They were unconscious, and we're extending grace and forgiveness as my sovereign God is how I identify, has extended grace and forgiveness to me. So who do you need to forgive? There are no justified resentment. There are no justified resentments. There are no justified resentments. Oh, she did this to me. She said this and she stole. There are no justified resentments. If you need to separate yourself, separate yourself. But the moment that you release that anger on the internal, the moment that you choose to love that person, even in their unconscious nature, not to accept their abuse, not to give them excuses for their behavior, but really forgive them and turn the other way. Do your own thing. Focus on your own reality. Either A, they're going to come back to you and ask for forgiveness, or B, they will continue to walk in the other direction. You won't have to worry about it, but just know that it's going to be another person to betray you, another person that is going to trigger something in you, and remind yourself it's not them, it's what's triggered in you that needs the healing. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry, and thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.